Fellow comrades in mediocrity, I want you to listen very carefully. You can all go straight to hell.
Damn, I love that intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, geeks, gamers, and underground legends, welcome back to OZ the Freak Talk Geek.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, man. I'm totally hijacking this for me today.
Oh.
I was told I'm running the show.
Yes.
So I'm hijacking the intro.
All right, then fine. Then all right. 1 second here. Let's see. All right, let's try this again.
Nice. I see what you did there. I love that. Welcome back, you beautiful goblins, gremlins, and Wi-Fi dependent life forms. This is OZ and the Freak, where today we dive headfirst into a genre so powerful it turned Dungeons and Dragons, stats, anime heartbreak, and LAN parties into bars. We're talking about Nerdcore, the music where the beats drop harder than your GPA after discovering World of Warcraft. This is hip hop, but instead of street cred, you earn XP. Instead of beef, it's a forum of arguments. And instead of chains, it's keycards, lanyards, and emotional attachment to fictional characters. Let's boot this thing up.
This is your
No. That's my
it.
intro. I'm not doing the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages part.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Come on.
Good morning,
evening.
good afternoon, good evening.
Whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us on the premier geek podcast, OZ the Freak Talk Geek. I'm OZ.
And I'm the Freak. And this is Nerdcore, Beats, Bytes, and Basement Legends, where pretty much today we're going to get into the hip-hop genre of Nerdcore music. OZ is a huge fan, and I can't wait to see what he has to contribute to this.
All right. See, now I was just in the shower and I thought you were going to use the excuse for this show to just wax poetic about MC Chris.
I mean, obviously I have a lot to say about like MC Chris. He's probably one of my heroes in a way, you know. But before we get into that, did you get anything this week?
I got sunburn.
Hey, there you go.
I have been getting so much freaking sun at work, dude. I don't know if you can tell, but
I don't like this. I don't like this. I gotta fix this. Okay.
No,
that's just not right. God damn, that is blinding. That is straight up blinding. You are pale. You need to get some sun, my guy.
I am getting sun, but I'm getting full on farmer tan, dude.
That is an impressive farmer stand.
It is rough.
Yeah.
No, man. I have not gotten. I did not get anything this week. I did make a pre-order, and now that I'm working and I have a decent wage, hopefully I can keep this pre-order. But
what did you pre-order?
I pre-ordered the new Marvel Legend Ghost Rider that just dropped today.
What's his name? Robbie what?
Well, Reyes?
Robbie Reyes? Maybe, yeah.
Why do I want to? But that just feels like that's Blue Beetle's name.
I don't know. Maybe I thought there was a D in there somewhere.
Hold on. Now I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, what did I order?
Well, while you're looking up his name, I did a pre-order as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went ahead.
It is Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, and which I know this sounds weird talking about a toy But if you look at the images, not his ass, but his backside, it looks really cool. They went into a lot of detail on his backside with the wrinkling of his outfit and everything, like the way it is. They actually went into a lot of detail on the back half of the toy.
What are you talking about?
The figure.
The Ghost
the
Rider?
Ghost Rider figure. Yes, the Ghost Rider figure. They actually show a picture on
I didn't
Hasbro
even
of his backside, and like, which I'm glad they did. They actually put a lot of detail on the backside of the character.
It's just a Ghost Rider. I just grabbed it, swooped in on it, and get it because I'm just a Ghost Rider guy.
I just happened to see that. I was looking through the pictures, and I was like, because I was looking at the metal mask, and I was scrolling through, and I saw the picture of the backside with like the wrinkles in the back of the jacket and the jeans and everything, like that he's wearing his outfit. I was like, they actually paid attention and went into a lot of detail. I feel on the back of this, where most of the time they don't really do any detail on the back of the character.
Not really, no. Well, yeah, no, it's just kind of
not
ignored.
unless that character has something really going on back there, then they pay attention to it. Other than that, they're usually flat. There's not much going on.
No, now I gotta look at my action figures backside now.
Right?
Hold on, like I gotta look at this, but I think this is the same Robbie Reyes that they had. It says owned on Hasbro Pulse. I never seen that before. All right.
So obviously, I'm waiting for the Spider-Man drop.
You want the Spider-Man Frozen Chick 2-pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly just for the Spider-Man.
Right. Why? Okay. Oh shit! There's the back.
You see all the detail?
I do see that. Okay.
I feel like they actually put a lot of detail. Yeah, see that? I feel they actually put a lot of detail in the backside of his arms, his leg, and his back. Like, I feel most characters, in most other characters, it would just be flat.
Okay, so I'm reading Ghost Rider from beginning to from the beginning, and I haven't gotten to Robbie Reyes yet.
Okay.
So I don't really know much about him, but
neither do I.
It looks like he's wearing a helmet.
So it does look like he's wearing a helmet, and the front of it's all metal. Like what little bit I read about him is essentially he went to go hijack a car, and he hijacked the wrong car.
Yeah.
I think he hijacked like what Ghost Rider's car or some shit and became a spirit of vengeance.
No,
something happened during a hijack of the car.
Evil uncle's spirit has inhabited the car, and he's not really a spirit of vengeance. He's like a demon tool or something.
So is he a good guy or bad guy?
I mean, he's a good guy.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He was in he was also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which was like the first MCU Ghost Rider that we got, because they haven't connected Nicolas Cage's universe to the MCU yet.
Okay. Which, I mean, if they don't, I'm okay with.
I think he might, dude. I think they might put him in like they put him in that Flash movie.
I wouldn't know anything about a Flash movie.
In the Flash movie, it was basically they were retelling Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry was running through times, and then he wound up tapping into their multiverse. And they showed Nicolas Cage in his Superman costume for the movie they never did.
The movie he was never in, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's interesting.
They CGI'd Nicolas Cage's face on that costume.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
And just because DC brought Nicolas Cage into their universe doesn't mean that Marvel has to.
He's already in the Spider-Verse twice.
Yeah. Wait, twice?
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one?
I mean, he's live action and animated Spider-Noir.
Okay. That makes sense then. Okay.
And
I thought there was another live action that you were talking about. I was like, I don't recall this.
Yeah, no. But he's live action. The live action Noir should technically be a different universe than the animated Noir. because they showed live action. Anyway, never mind. Sorry.
I mean, it's still Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In a Spider-Man universe.
Okay, so you want to get the Spider-Man?
I just want to get the Spider-Man for the Spider-Man. I didn't even look to see who the chick was, to be honest with you. I thought it was a different, like a weird version of Nico or something at first, but
no,
I don't know who that is.
She's from Marvel Rivals, and
there you go.
I haven't played the game yet.
Neither have I, but
I did get something.
Oh, what'd you get? Herpes. He can't defend himself. He didn't hear what I said. I said herpes. That shit's for life, yo. Even if you hit it with the cream. Do 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 do. What do we got here? Woo! While we're waiting.
That was one of the things. Like, just reminded me of it because I just got an Xbox.
Oh shit! Nice.
My oldest daughter had an extra Xbox. So
like, is that's an Xbox X series?
Yeah, it's the one that without the disc drive.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Mine doesn't have a disc drive either.
Yeah, but so
and that's dope as shit. That means we can play some games together, yo.
Well, we could play Marvel Rivals. It's a free game to play. It's a 4-on-4 shooter. Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as Overwatch, which was a game I played for many years until Overwatch 2 came out and actually kind of ruined the game.
I just need a power cord.
That shouldn't be that hard. That seems pretty generic.
I found one at Walmart for $10.
Shit, dude. Well, I haven't wanted to really play Rivals, but now I guess I have a reason to. Now, okay, so they are introducing a lot more Marvel characters from the Rivals. And did you see the Punisher?
I did. And
you hate it, right? Like it's cringeworthy?
No.
Why did they make him like that?
Because that's how he is in the game. Okay, so
no, I know he's like that in the game. My question is why they make him like that in the game.
Dude, everybody's like overly overly buff and shit. The Venom 2-pack that came with Jeff is for Marvel Rivals too. Like he's just oversized, big and huge.
Which I already have an oversized, big and huge one. So I'm probably gonna, as we discussed, I'm probably gonna pick it up and I'm probably gonna do the all new Venom where he's Mary Jane. And I'm gonna probably paint it gold on the front.
I'm telling you, dude, when we have the conversation about the different symbiotes, you're more than likely going to get a repainted Venom that's going to be gold than you will some of those other symbiotes.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they're just going to keep coming out with Venoms. I don't think they're going to come out with any more symbiotes for a long time. Not unless maybe the new Spiral comic with Null. Maybe that'll hopefully introduce some more Null shit going on here. But I highly doubt it.
I think we reached, as far as Marvel Legends are concerned, I think we reached peak with that Venom pool. Symbiotes.
Yeah.
The Venom pool wave.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. So I did get something new, but it's not a toy, although to some maybe it is a toy. I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't going to show you because it was going to be a surprise. But unless I can get the fucking thing working properly, I might have to send it back. So that's why I figure, let's go ahead and talk about it now in case I have to send it back.
Sure.
So you remember how we talked about Free Comic Book Day?
Yes, I am so excited. I've been trying to find a way to. I've been trying to figure out assets to use for editing the vlog, and actually getting a map and mapping our course for the day. I'm super excited for it.
One of the things I got two things. One of them is the microphone I'm using today.
Perfect.
And the reason I got this microphone is because it's a microphone 2-pack.
Nice.
And the microphone 2-pack is a DJI Osmo mini mic. And the DJI Osmo mini mic goes perfect with the DJI Osmo gimbal.
I have one of those.
So I went ahead and I got the DJI Osmo 7P.
Yeah.
I want the badass one that has a camera built into it and does all the cool stuff. But that's like $500-$600.
Yeah, you want the vlogging one, but that
This
one for
one
your phone is good.
This one will connect to the phone, but the issue is I have a lot of issues just getting it to connect to my phone some days.
Hmm.
And the 7P has this little adapter here, which plugs into the bottom of your phone.
Right.
Your microphone, the DJ Mic Mini, is supposed to sync to this, and this is supposed to track the microphone.
Right.
So either way, wherever I'm going or anything like that, it's supposed to track me rather than just tracking my face, which the normal things do.
Sure.
I can't get it to track the microphone.
Mm.
And because I can't get it to track the microphone, I don't know. Maybe I might send the microphone back, or I don't know. I can still get them connected to it, but it's not doing what it should do. And I don't know if it's because I'm using an outdated phone. I mean, I'm using an Android Note 20 Ultra, which they stopped making that thing years ago.
And well, I mean, check the compatibility with it. There should be like a list of phone compatibility.
It is. It's on the list, and that's why I got it. I checked. I went through the list, and I was like, got to make sure this is compatible for my phone before I do this. I did all my research. Everything said it would work fine.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The way it just like stays there, like it's definitely a pretty cool piece of machinery. Mm-hmm. I'm very intrigued. I've never used a gimbal before. I've never vlogged before. So I figured the two of us are going to be out there for Comic Book Day. What better way to track it than one of these?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I actually have one of those too, but I'm missing the part that clips to your phone.
And it zooms out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I have a selfie stick. And I will say that the two of these together is under $200.
Yeah.
You know, whereas you'd get the big fancy gimbal one with the camera and everything all built into it for like $500-$600. Yeah. I went with the cheap route because I have a phone with a decent camera.
Sure. I get it.
Hell, we can even probably just sync it up and just use it on your camera because you have an iPhone, and iPhone has a better forward-facing camera for vlogging.
Yeah, I have a 16 Pro Max.
Yeah, so mine has a better camera on the outside. Yours has a better camera on the inside. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so my this camera sucks.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite.
This camera's great.
Yeah. I mean,
this camera is great. It's not as good as
that's mine, and mine's way older than yours.
Yeah.
But the inside camera is not all that great. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Well, we'll probably have number 4 and number 5 with us, so they can run the cameras.
There you go. Yeah, they could always just do that for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool toy. Like, I've never had anything like this. I've never done gimbal. I never vlogged or anything like that. It's pretty fun and interesting.
You've never showed any interest in vlogging before, so it's interesting that you got this just for that.
Hey man, if we're gonna do something, you know me, I want to do it right. Now I do have a camera, like a smaller portable camera. Mm-hmm. Over the years, the lenses have gotten a little scratched. So because of that, I was like, well, I'm probably not going to use this because I want our video quality to be good.
Sure.
So
can't be any worse than the camera I'm working with now.
Oh man, that thing's beautiful.
Well, that's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Now you have an excuse. Now you have an excuse to vlog, or at least go on figure hunts. Now you have to justify the cost of your toy.
Ugh, I don't know. That still requires me to be in public and talk to a phone, which I don't really like to do if there's nobody on the other end.
You don't have to talk. You can just take video and pictures, do a voiceover afterwards.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh my God.
Have you met me, sir?
Yeah, I have. Shit.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm trying to drag this along because I don't know how much I can talk about Nerdcore. I'm sitting here. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking hijack the episode and everything, and I'm gonna run this show. I have no pictures, mostly because if I showed you pictures of like Whitey Cracker, the Entity, TYT, you know, if I showed you pictures of these guys, you know, nobody's gonna be like, I know that guy. Well, I mean, maybe some of our listeners might,
Right.
but you
Well,
wouldn't
did
know
you-
these fucking guys.
Well, no, I wouldn't know these guys. And it's not even just nerdcore. Like music in general has never been, well, I won't say never, but for like the past 20 years hasn't really been a big thing in my life.
Yeah.
The occasional song hits me and I'm like, oh fuck, that's great. Oh, that's really, hey guys, hey, look, listen to this new song I just found. Yeah, it came out 10 years ago. Oh fuck me.
I mean,
Like-
and then there's us over here. We actually went to 2 concerts recently. Not gonna lie, not trying to brag either, but we didn't pay for either concert.
Nice.
And we only went to go see one band each time.
Right.
So Crystal reached out, and there was a huge 3-day metal fest over here. One of her absolute favorite bands, 3 Inches of Blood, came to town.
I know 3
and-
Inches of Blood.
You know 3 Inches of Blood?
I
Fuck
know one.
yeah,
I know
dude.
one song.
Slay the Orcs?
Slay the Orcs. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, that's like the best song.
Okay, so keep going, and then I'll have something to add to this.
Okay, so long story short, Crystal reached out to the band talking about, you know, how she really wanted to see them, blah, 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 this and that. We had other shit happen. Dad was in the hospital. We were trying to take care of him, this and that.
Oh, you played the pity card.
There was no we. She put a comment on Facebook.
Okay.
And they sent her, the band themselves replied to her comment saying, check your messages. In which she checked her messages and they asked for her email, and they sent her an email afterwards. And they said, we're going to put you on the guest list to come see us.
Aw,
Yeah, right.
that's so
like
sweet.
she came out. I was working from home one day, and she came out and she was like sat on the couch and was in tears, like out of joy and happiness that
Yeah.
the band, a badass band like 3 Inches of Blood, reached out to
Sure.
her and said, hey, we're going to put you on the guest list. So we went all the way over there to where the music festival was,
Mhm.
saw 3 Inches of Blood, had a badass time, and then left. We literally went to the giant 3-day metal festival for like one day for one band, and then came back home.
That's
And
awesome.
then I love a band. Wait. Before, tell me your story about 3 Inches of Blood.
No, well, keep going. Keep going. It's not
Okay.
just specifically about the 3 Inches
Okay.
of Blood.
So there's a band that I absolutely love called Necrogoblicon.
Okay, so I know of Necrogoblicon
Mm-hmm.
because of his podcast that he does on YouTube.
John Goblin.
John Goblick, yeah.
Yeah, John Goblicon. John, yeah.
Yeah.
So he does have a podcast. He does. And now I didn't know this until just recently. In fact, actually the day of the show.
Mhm.
The original singer of the band was the last remaining original band member. And earlier this year, he stepped away from the band. John Goblicon stepped up as the clean vocals and the oh my god, I am drawing a blank on the band that he's with. Fuck beans. Anyways, a lead singer of another band stepped in to do the scream vocals, because if you've listened to Necrogoblicon, they've got like clean lyrics where he actually sings almost melodically, and then they have the screaming death metal shit.
Sure.
So John actually stepped up and he's doing the clean vocals now. So they have 2 singers. Damn it, it's bothering the shit out of me. I can't remember the lead singer. Anyways, and I didn't find that out until the day of the show.
Sure.
Now, Crystal kind of hates the band Necrogoblicon because she finds them pretty annoying. And a guy at her work actually really likes the band Necrogoblicon. So to spite her, he bought me and her tickets to Necrogoblicon so that I can go see them and drag her along with him. And they weren't even headlining. The band that was headlining was a fucking weeb anime band called Hanabi. I have never heard of them before in my life. They look like the Powerpuff Girls in a way. It's like I think they're Japanese, and she does some badass death metal growls and screams, but she also does that weeb anime high pitch. I can't even hit the notes. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Crystal flipped shit, and she was laughing and having a great time through Hanabi.
Aww.
We listened to a couple of songs because I was like, all right, after Necrogoblicon, we're bouncing.
Right.
We listened to one song by Hanabi. Crystal was having fun. We listened to 2-3 more songs by Hanabi, and I was like, I can't put up with this anymore.
Right.
I was like, I gotta go.
I've known about Necrogoblicon for a while, only because I fell down a rabbit hole when you sent me stuff about Power Glove, and it just kind of.
They have a song called Power Core.
Well, when I was just like similar bands or similar genre or similar things, and I was like, and I saw Necrogoblicon and I looked into it, I was like, oh shit, the front man's a goblin. I love a good gimmick band.
They even have a song called "We Need a Gimmick."
Right, but I don't like the music.
I know you wouldn't.
I don't like the music at all, and it's just like Gwar. I love the idea of Gwar. I love the presentation of Gwar. I love the legacy of Gwar. I can't stand their fucking music.
Hey, it's not for everyone, man.
You know,
it really isn't.
I want Gwar action figures. I want a Gwar animated series. You know,
I've got the comic books. That's like the closest thing I can do for you now.
But yeah, I love a good gimmick. Give me a good gimmick. You know,
and like I said, that's literally one of their first songs. I think it was off their first album. Is "We Need a Gimmick."
They got it. They got it. It works, man. It's funny as shit, and he's funny as shit in this podcast, John Goblicon. But I just can't get into the music, man. Like the screaming death metal, I just cannot get into it. It is not for me. And this is one of the things. Like, do I even like music? Really?
You like cake? I'm not gonna lie. When I think of you and I think of music, I think of Cake because you had their CDs. You used to listen to them whenever you were driving the Bronco. I remember you listening to Cake.
Right.
That's the only band that I can associate you with as well.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I've never seen them live. And I went to like the past couple years. I've been to a few concerts, and I'm just like, I don't like concerts.
Oh, we love them. If we had it our way, there's a concert coming up this weekend. I believe, it's this weekend, and it's going to be the tour is called Amon Clark, and it's Amon Amarth and Death Clock, the band from the cartoon series Metalocalypse. Yeah.
See, there's another gimmick band. It's a cartoon like the Gorillas. I'm down for it. I do like the Gorillas though.
Fun fact: you actually know the lead singer of the Gorillas from another band. Do you remember like an old song that came out in the late 90s by a band called Blur? And the guy's like, I got my head shaved by a jumbo truck. That's him. That he is the lead singer of the Gorillas. Gorillas started out as a side project. And then 20 years later, that's all he's been doing. But yeah, the lead singer of Blur is the lead singer of Gorillas.
No shit.
Yep.
And here I thought he was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
No. You just needed another band.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's fun, dude. Okay.
And then Head PE is coming to town the weekend after next. And
what's that?
It's another band. They're different, but you wouldn't like them.
Okay. That's fair.
Just being honest.
I've been hunting for music when you're talking about 3 Inches of Blood.
Yeah.
I want music that talks about or sings about or whatever or has lyrics that talk about like Lord of the Rings and Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy, and I just don't like. I don't know what to put my thumb on. Like, what genre am I looking for? And I don't want covers. I just want original songs.
I mean,
but I wanted it about fantasy.
You're kind of talking about nerdcore.
Really? So
I mean, MC Chris has a song "I'm a Fucking Wizard" where he sings about all wizards. He's got songs
yeah, but it doesn't
about
necessarily have to be a rap.
yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so I don't know anything other than rap.
Okay.
When it comes to that type of genre,
Right.
Jonathan Colton is pretty hilarious. He sings about all sorts of weird shit. Jonathan Colton actually would be right up your alley, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would actually appreciate Jonathan Colton. Now, he doesn't sing particularly about Lord of the Rings,
Right.
but if somebody just picked up a guitar, had a nice voice, and started singing about a similar genre of what nerdcore rappers rap about, it would be Jonathan Colton.
Okay.
It's kind of like Cake meets MC Chris. The style of Cake almost with the topics of MC Chris.
Now, Cake isn't my be all end all favorite band. I know you associate that with me, and I know, but like, and I do like if you were looking at my like Spotify favorites list, it's like completely random. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find Jonathan Colton on Spotify.
Code Monkey is a good song. R.E. Your Brains is probably one of his famous songs. Skull Crusher Mountain is a great song. Just to name a couple.
R.E. Your Brains.
Yep.
Code Monkey. Skull Crusher Mountain.
Yep. Those are three of my favorites.
Creepy Doll.
And there's a creepy doll. It always follows you. That's a good song too.
All right, let me take a screenshot of that and look it up later. Okay.
So yeah,
right.
there's stuff out there.
Yeah.
Just gotta find it.
Right.
And for what it's worth, a lot of this shit I found randomly, just
sure.
Going through, similar artists, listening to this, and it's like, you might be interested in this. And I'm like,
Right.
Nope, I'm not. I'm like, okay, well, that one I am.
Right. I have the Spotify no ads. And it's completely wasted on me, man. Like, I really rarely ever listen to music. I have to be in a weird like mood to listen to music on my own.
I have Sirius XM just so I can jam out on my way to work, and it's only an 8-minute drive. I have Amazon Music. I have about a terabyte's worth of music from back in the old, pirate
Napster days.
Yeah. Or Pirate Bay days. See, I used to go onto Pirate Bay, which was a BitTorrent, and I would find a band. I was like, oh, I like this. And I'd go onto Pirate Bay, and I would just download their entire discography.
Sure, why not? Because
so now I've got this handy little portable SSD drive that's like 2 terabytes. And
Jesus
one of the terabytes,
Christ.
Yeah, this is 2 terabytes right here. It's even got a built-in fan. That's why it's open right now.
Wild.
Yeah. So yeah, this little guy has about 1 terabyte of music from Pirate Bay from back in the day. And then another half a terabyte of games in our videos. I store almost everything on there. I have that usually that's always plugged into my laptop. So I'm not burning any of my memory or any of my storage on my laptop. I put everything immediately onto the SSD, because it's a solid state drive. It accesses that information almost immediately. Yeah. There's no moving parts. Not like a hard drive.
Right. I have one too, but it's like this fucking big.
Yeah. And I have one like that too. I just don't use it anymore.
That's fair.
So
Okay, so let's get into the topic at hand then. I mean, we've already been tiptoeing around it.
okay.
All right, so do we have any bits of music we're going to be playing?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I didn't want to is I don't know who out there is cool with us playing their music and who
Sure.
out there doesn't want us. I don't want parts of our show to be muted,
Mm-hmm.
the song, or to be banned in anywhere. And honestly, I had a bunch of stuff queued up just to play.
Mhm.
And it's because of those reasons, because we've played songs on here before, and
Sure.
we haven't gotten a ban hammer, but we've gotten a couple slaps on the wrist for a couple of them where we're our episodes aren't available in certain countries, and then we've had a couple episodes where we either had to mute a section where they muted the section, or we can cut the section out.
Yeah, they got mad at me when I did my part when I was asking for a free motorcycle
Oh, did they?
to Sarah McLaughlin.
And then there was the WrestleMania.
Okay, the music wasn't a problem. It was the visual that I used of Cody Rhodes' helmet.
Cody Rhodes, yeah. Fucking Guile.
Dude, he's going to be awesome. That movie's going to be
I'm
so fucking
Okay.
wild.
But hear me out. This is the last thing we're going to talk about, and then I'll get into Nerdcore. All right?
Come on, man.
Street Fighter. Absolutely amazing fucking lineup of characters
Mhm.
and actors playing them, for the exception of one.
Who?
Yokozuna.
Okay, he's dead.
I mean, not Yokozuna. Edmund E. Honda.
Okay.
Edmund E. Honda is being played, and I love this, by a Japanese professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Who is not fat. E. Honda was a sumo wrestler.
Okay. Sumo wrestlers are not all obese, fat dudes.
No, but E. Honda had a gut.
Yes, and Yokozuna, who you alluded to, wasn't even Japanese. He was Samoan.
Yeah, which I would be okay with a Samoan person. Just give me a fat guy playing a fat guy.
He's a Japanese. He's a big guy.
He's not that big. I looked at pictures, man.
Hold on.
He is not that big. He's actually pretty fucking fit.
Oh, my dad just sent me $20.
Nice. Tell him to send me send me $20.
Right?
We're just handing out $20.
All right. I know. I vaguely remember what the guy looks like. Let me see if I can find.
And again, I'm happy they went with a Japanese guy. I just wish they would have went with a slightly fatter guy.
No,
I mean, everybody looks very accurate.
May make him bigger, dude. I mean,
dude, look at the guy. They're gonna have to put him in a fat suit, like fucking what's his name? Fat bastard.
Yeah.
And at that point, don't do it. Don't do that. It looks too fake.
Goto. Okay, he's not even a fat dude.
That's what I'm saying. He's pretty fucking fit.
Dude, he's in
That's
Kamen
the guy
Rider.
playing E. Honda.
Broseph.
Okay, I've not seen that picture. That's not the picture that they've shown of the guy playing him.
He's in a bodysuit. It'll be okay.
Okay, well, this is recent. I haven't seen that picture.
It'll be fine.
I'm actually happier now if he's wearing a bodysuit.
He's wearing a bodysuit.
All right, so Nerdcore.
Yes.
What is Nerdcore? What do you what's your take on what Nerdcore is?
Okay, so and it may be wrong, but I think a lot of chiptune stuff like Anamanaguchi.
What is Anamanaguchi? Just tell me what it is.
It's so chiptune music that uses like sound effects and music bytes from video games.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I think of when I think of Nerdcore. And right or wrong, I hear that word and I immediately think of that. And then I think of, because you told me about it, was MC Chris.
Okay. Well,
right.
I mean, obviously MC Chris, yes, he's in my heart one of the biggest celebrities and musicians of the genre. Right. 90% of his music is out there for free. And I mean, you could still buy his shit and help support him. Essentially, Nerdcore, the premise of Nerdcore and the basics of Nerdcore to fit into the genre is essentially it's hip hop about nerd culture.
Okay.
Now, you do have bands like 8-Bit Boys, which is actually not really a band, but a collaboration. You have 4 really big people there. That's Whitey Cracker, TYT, Entity, The Ranger. They came together and they made up an album called 8-Bit Diagram, and they called themselves the 8-Bit Boys. Every song features a 8-bit soundtrack that was either taken from NES games or Sega. Right. And they rap about nerd stuff to the beat of the track. I mean, they also change. Obviously, they manipulate it and add in like synths and a bunch of other sounds to it. But the baseline beat is 8-bit NES and Sega sounds.
Right. Okay. So I wasn't that far off.
Yeah. So you're not that far off. I mean, it's just not every band does that. Like MC Chris, for example, barely ever actually does that. So we're talking video games, anime, sci-fi, coding, and tabletop RPGs. That's some of the biggest things that is wrapped about in this culture.
Right.
It officially kicked off in the early 2000s when MC Frontalot literally named the genre of his song Nerdcore Hip Hop. He's also the main star of a documentary called Nerdcore Rising. But its DNA goes way back to 80s parodies, kind of like Weird Al Yankovic, who essentially laid the groundwork for this. 90s hip hop started referencing comics and games. Then, boom, internet, cheap recording gear, Nerdcore explosion.
I wonder how much white and nerdy influenced
essentially
the genre.
That song right there is a perfect example for a lot of people who don't know what nerdcore is. Technically, that's nerdcore. He is rapping, and it's about nerd culture.
Yeah.
You know, he talks about calculus, he talks about chess, he talks about going to the Renaissance Fair, having his name written on his underwear. You know, I mean, everything in that song is technically, I would say, nerdcore. That would be nerdcore hip hop. Most of them are more original and less parody.
That's fair.
So, and nerdcore didn't come from the streets. All right.
No, it came from your mom's basement.
As I say, it came from basements, forums, early YouTube, pirated software, and dreams. And that's a lot of what the basis of what nerdcore hip hop is.
Sure.
So now I do have a breakdown of the timeline, and I have to read this because, you know, I actually printed out like 8 pages worth of information just so that I can start make sure that I was given the right facts here.
It seems that we found a topic that'll actually have you prepare the way I usually do. Yep.
I did a lot of research. Hell, even typing a lot of this up and even the intro took a lot of time. So, the timeline of nerdcore evolution.
Okay.
The 1980s. Parody and novelty musicians such as Weird Al Yankovic normalized humor and pop culture references, and early hip-hop artists referenced comics and science fiction. 1990s. Hip-hop increasingly incorporates nerd and geek references. Growth of internet forum and digital communities creates early spaces for niche music sharing. We used to have like E-Bombs World.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now a lot of those were funny cartoons with songs, but there was some early nerdcore hip hop in there. And that was how they started making some of their videos and making their songs.
Oh, okay. Like the Star Wars rap.
Star Wars rap is one of them. That's technically. Do you remember the song? The Ultimate Fighter of Ultimate Destiny.
Mm-mm.
Good guys, bad guys, and explosions of Ultimate Destiny. So the whole
No.
song, yeah. So we got to watch that video afterwards.
Okay.
But it's he raps part of the song, and he's talking about all these fictional characters from Shaq and Shaq Fu to Godzilla, Indiana Jones, RoboCop, Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, Hulk Hogan. I mean, he just goes on and on, like talking about all these different people who have a giant battle.
That's fun.
Yeah. And I mean, and it just goes on from there.
Mm-hmm.
In 2000, MC Frontalot coins the term Nerdcore. That's the first time it was ever actually used. 2001, MC Chris releases Life's a Bitch and I'm Her Pimp, one of the earliest high-profile Nerdcore albums. So MC Chris was at the front running of this with Life's a Pimp and I'm Her Bitch. I mean, Life's a Bitch and I'm Her Pimp, sorry.
What year was this?
2001.
Okay.
He later came out with such albums like Eaton's Not Cheating. I mean, MC Chris is more along more along the lines of, yes, it's 100% nerdcore hip hop, but he has no problem with profanity, vulgarity, and not every song is about that, but he won't he won't shy away from it either.
Sure.
Which kind of stays true with like a hip hop in a way, because they're not afraid of vulgarity and talking about pussy and shit like that.
Fair.
So, but you just don't picture a short little guy with a high pitched voice rapping about pussy.
Oh.
But it happens. Early mid 2000s. Affordable home recording studio software and online distributions enable rapid growth. Artists such as MC Lars, Whitey Cracker, and MC 8-Bit start to emerge. Cliptune and 8-bit aesthetics become closely associated with the genre.
Right. That's where I associated that.
Yeah. 2005, Nerdcore Rising documentary highlights the growing nerdcore movement. 2006 to 2007, we get MC Lars releases Gratitude. Mega Ran releases his breakout self-titled album. So, I mean, and it goes on, but this is just a little bit of the evolution of nerdcore. I have a full breakdown of some of my favorite bands, and a little bit about them as well.
Nice.
So, MC Chris, real name Christopher Ward. He's from Illinois. Active since the early 2000s. The background, he broke into public awareness through Adult Swim. Notably, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He also played Hetch in C-Lab 2021. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I don't know if you're aware of this. Have you ever watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yes.
Do you know MCP Pants?
Yes. It was the old man. And he died.
No. Okay. The spider with the yeah.
Yeah. He died and resurrected as a cow, a spider.
A spider with underwear. And the MCP Pants was when he was rapping. And he's like, I like candy, bubblegum and taffy, skip to the sweet shop with my sweetheart Sandy. So, and everybody, started to really learn who he was in Aqua Teen.
Sure.
So he transitioned from voice acting into full-time music.
Good for him.
His music style is known for his high-pitched vocal delivery. His themes include nerd rage, pop culture, emotional honesty, and comedy-infused aggression. He's got 10 plus albums, plus multiple EPs. And he was one of the first nerdcore artists to reach mainstream visibility. He helped make nerdcore approachable to non-niche audiences. A lot of people don't necessarily know who MC Chris is, but they're familiar with a couple of his songs.
Yep.
That's Vet. I can't hear anything. I think your noise cancellation is working too
Oh,
good.
it is.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Damn it.
My backpack's got jets. I'm Boba the Fett.
Yeah.
So I can actually freestyle that whole entire song, by the way, which is really hard because it's almost nothing but bars. Where did I just leave off?
Now, okay, so it's interesting. That song originated for me was a Kevin Smith podcast theme song.
Oh, he did it. He did the podcast. This isn't a podcast or whatever.
I can't remember.
He did a podcast, I think, for Kevin Smith. And the songs was either saying this isn't a podcast or this is a podcast or whatever.
Right. So when he came up around like the really big early boom of podcasting, which is how I know 3 Inches of Blood, because Kill the Orcs is the theme song for Nerd Poker by
really?
That's hosted by Brian Posehn. And that's their live D&D game that they have had for years.
Okay, so since you're aware of 3 Inches of Blood and you've heard at least one of their songs, and you're a big fan of the Muppets,
yes,
doesn't the lead singer sound like Gonzo?
I mean,
you might have to go back and listen to 3 Inches of Blood after the podcast, but he sounds like fucking Gonzo in a metal band.
Maybe.
And seeing them live, by the way,
yeah,
they are not a studio band.
No,
they're like, you got these studio bands who sound shit live.
Mm-hmm.
Their live performance sounded almost better than the album. Like, it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. And after all these years, because they've been around for a long time, he still hits those notes perfect to a T.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, man.
So, moving along here, because we're already getting kind of close to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the honorable mentions, the people that I wanted to mention that are at the forefront of the nerdcore hip-hop genre.
Mm-hmm.
MC Frontalot from California, USA. He arrived in the late 1990s. He is the one that coined the term nerdcore in 2000 with the documentary follow-up Nerdcore Rising. He is the central figure in the genre's formation. Initially raps about awkwardness, nerd identity, everyday life through geek perspective. His first album was in 2005 called Nerdcore Rising. He actually considered the architect, and he's considered to be the architect and godfather of nerdcore genre music. MC Lars, also from California, graduate of Stanford University, graduate of Oxford University.
Damn.
Music style, literature, including Shakespeare, punk energy, internet memes and culture, and nerdcore humor. He has 6 major albums, and his first album, The Graduate, came out in 2006. And he bridges the academic references with hip-hop accessibility. It's crazy. So Whitey Cracker is from California, but he actually Whitey. It's YT Cracker, yeah, but it sounds like you're saying Whitey Cracker.
Yeah.
He's originally from California, but he actually lives in Japan.
Oh wow!
When Whitey Cracker was helping to produce and come up with the 8-Bit Boys album 8-Bit Diagram, he was in Japan. I want to say The Ranger was in Australia.
Power of the internet, man.
TYT, I think, was in California, and I think Entity was in Pennsylvania. And none of them ever met face to face when they came up with this entire album.
That's awesome.
it's so fucking cool that they
That's
can do
awesome,
that.
man.
You know,
Mhm.
yeah, that it just blew me away whenever because I started listening to them. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Sure.
And then from there, I broke it down and started listening to them individually.
Nice.
I prefer them in the band 8-Bit Boys because I like that style better than some of the other stuff. But
Right.
you know, we can't all be winners.
See, now I never would have assumed that you were as much of a fan of hip hop as you actually are, but it seems that you're more just nerdcore hip hop, not general hip hop.
You know, I have such a love and appreciation for music.
Yes.
If you go through my music, you'll find almost everything from Garth Brooks to Jimmy Buffett to Spice Girls to Cradle of Filth, Dimmu Borgir, and all sorts of death metal bands you probably can't even pronounce.
Sure.
I mean, I have such a diverse love for music.
Mm.
But I do have a lot of appreciation for rap. I did grow up in A-Leaf, which predominantly, you know, I was the minority in A-Leaf. If those listeners who aren't familiar with A-Leaf, so predominantly most of the people there listen to rap. So I did get into rap. I love Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is awesome. Back in the day when he was in the Flipmo Squad, you know, because nowadays, you know, Busta Rhymes, it's a lot different. As long as it's got a good beat and the lyrics are good, you know, I'm into it. There's a lot of hip hop that I fucking can't stand and I hate. There's a lot of metal I hate too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a lot of metal. I hate Metallica. I'll be the first metalhead to tell you I hate Metallica.
I love Metallica.
And a lot of fucking people do. But just because I'm a metalhead, see, I don't fit into the you know the cliche standard of being a Metallica fan. I could care less about them.
You think they sold out?
Oh, 100% they sold out.
Yeah.
And fun fact, one of the albums that they sold out on is actually my favorite album.
Load?
And I was going to say Reload.
Reload's good, dude.
I know. I liked it.
I celebrate their entire catalog.
Their entire catalog.
I like Saint Anger is great, dude. As a drummer, I can appreciate Lars in Saint Anger.
Okay. I hate Lars. Lars can just go suck a fat cock.
Fuck you, Napster. Your butt hurt from Napster still. Get over it.
I mean, Pirate Bay was way better than Napster. That and what was the other? Kazaa? You remember Kazaa Lite and Kazaa? That was I want to say it was either before or after, right after Napster.
I went from Napster to BearShare to Pirate Bay.
I think I went Napster, Kazaa, and then Pirate Bay, and Pirate Bay went away, and then it came back for a little bit, and then it went away. So I got to mention Mega Ran.
Okay.
Sounds
like a Transformer,
right? Yeah, but it's actually a take on the word Mega Man because he's a huge Mega Man fan. His real name is Raheem Jarbo. Mega Ran sounds a lot better. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's a former teacher, and he's one of the very few nerdcore artists to receive official licensing from major video game company, Capcom.
Good for him.
Right? I mean, it's pretty fucking amazing, to be honest with you.
That is.
So we already talked about the 8-Bit Boys, so I don't really have to go too much into that. So nerdcore used to be niche.
Right.
However, now mainstream rappers, we're not talking about nerdcore rappers, we're talking mainstream rappers, frequently mention anime, gaming, internet culture, meaning nerdcore has almost become the standard.
The geek have inherited the earth, my man.
Oh, absolutely. It used to be all about jocks. The jocks ran the world. Jocks can't do a goddamn thing without anybody in IT anymore.
It's the jocks that are also sharing the culture with their with anime and with different video games and stuff like that. It's not a niche culture anymore. It's pop culture now.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Let's see. Trying to see what else I wrote here.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bunch of facts.
Okay.
I can tell you some MC Chris albums.
Okay. So give me. All right. Other than the guys you named, which we included, let me see, I had some of them here. MC Chris. What were the other ones? MC Frontalot. Have you heard of Schaefer the Dark Lord? He just popped up.
Schaefer the Dark Lord. Yes, he's actually a pretty big name, actually. But I don't really listen to him.
Okay. All right. So if you were to give me one album and said, this is a nerdcore, this has touches, or this is going to be the flight of beers, the tour around the world, you know what I mean? Of this is what this genre means. Is there any particular album you would recommend?
I'll be 100% honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I absolutely huge fanboy of MC Chris? Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would have to say, if I were to get someone interested into nerdcore, or if I were to play an album that accurately depicts the entire culture of nerdcore, I would say 8-Bit Diagram by the 8-Bit Boys.
Okay.
You're not just getting a perspective of one rapper. Right. You're getting a perspective of 4 rappers, 4 artists with different styles, different takes on the culture. Whitey Cracker used to be an actual hacker. He went from being a hacker to making music. You have all sorts of different genres. I mean, it's 4 huge collaborations being pulled in together to one thing. They have songs called 8-Bit Blisters. They've got old gamers, Clash, which is one of my absolute favorites. I mean, the song Clash, in one song, they talk about Ghostbusters, they talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they talk about World of Warcraft and how you would have to load up Vent and get into Vent, and I mean, they go into so much just in each song. They've got songs about Contra. They've got songs, 8-Bit Parties, which is literally about like you and your friends getting together. I mean, but they're talking about like, there's part of it's talking about doing drugs. I mean, they don't focus on one thing. Yeah, that's it. 8-Bit Diagrams by the 8-Bit Boys. That one album is the album that I would have to suggest to somebody to fully take in the entire nerd culture of nerdcore. MC Frontalot, MC Lars, MC Chris. It's a lot of MCs, by the way. Which, by the way, for those that don't know, it stands for Master of Ceremonies. MC.
I think I forgot that.
Yeah. The MC is Master of Ceremonies. If you were to go to get their albums, a lot of their albums might fixate on one category more than the rest.
Sure.
Whereas this one album touches base with everything there is.
Okay. Great. Well, everybody listening to this, go check it out if you're interested at all, and getting the flavor of what we've been talking about for the past hour. Check it out. I just added it to my Spotify playlist, and
I really hope you listen to it.
I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to listen to this album while I'm at work tomorrow. I'll make sure I wear a shirt that's got a pocket so I can have it right there. I can have headphones. But I will listen to it. I will definitely check it all out. Definitely.
I really hope so.
I will. And hopefully everybody watching does too. All right, man.
I think we're about at it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Freak, this was your show.
I guess I have to do the outro.
Tonight, we stepped into something different. Not just music, but a movement. A space where passion meets creativity, where fandom becomes expression, where being a nerd isn't something you hide, it's something you celebrate. Nerdcore isn't about chasing the mainstream. It's about building something real for the people who get it, like Freak. And maybe that's what makes it special. Because whether it's a beat about a boss fight, a verse about growing up different, or a hook that only a true fan would understand, it connects. And at the end of the day, that's what music's supposed to do. So whether you've been here from the beginning or you're just discovering it now, welcome to the scene. And game over. Or just press start to continue. Thank you.